How many of you want to know when to buy options and when to sell options? How many of you want to know when to use basic option strategy and when to use advanced option strategy? I am CA Rudramurthy, a chartered accountant, a professional trader and MD of Vachana Investments Private Limited, a stockbroking company from Karnataka, Bangalore. Thanks for being in this program, and let us today understand the first question: when to be a buyer of option and when to be a seller of option. Also, what is more important is when to use basic option strategy and when to use advanced option strategy. Now, what is very important is before you select any particular option strategy, what is very important? So one has to understand that before you select an option strategy, you have to first of all determine what is your market view. Are you bullish on market, or are you slightly bullish on market? Are you moderately bullish on market? Are you aggressively bullish on market? Are you bearish, aggressively bearish, moderately bearish? So one has to understand market view is very important. First to understand whether one has to be an option buyer or an option writer or a seller. The second most important point one has to understand is about this important term called as volatility. So you have to study the VIX. Depending upon the VIX, one has to decide whether to be an option buyer or an option seller. And third important point one has to understand is time left for expiry. So time left for expiry has to be studied. So from today, how many days is left for expiry? In fact, advanced options and using of option Greeks, theta studies actually the time decay which is happening in options, and might be in any of my future programs I will be talking in detail even about theta. But right now one has to understand, if you want to decide whether should I be an option buyer or an option seller, it is not based on whether you have more capital or less capital. This is foolish. You have to decide whether to be an option buyer or an option seller depending upon what is your market view. Are you aggressively bullish? Are you moderately bullish, aggressively bearish, moderately bearish? Then you have to see the volatility. Is the VIX going up or is the VIX coming down? Whether the volatility in market, is it increasing or is it decreasing? And finally you have to see what is the effect of time decay or theta. How many days left for expiry? Based on this, you have to decide whether will you be an option buyer or an option seller. Friends, another important point, few of them asked me this question: sir, we know only basic option strategy, can we learn advanced option strategies? Please understand the practical secrets of option market which you are getting in this video. Now, the basic option strategies can be as simple as this. You can buy a call or you can even buy a put. This is the buyer side. Similarly, on the seller side, you can sell a call or you can even sell a put. Now, what is important is, if you are bullish on market, what you can do? So, if you are bullish on market, what you can do is very simple. Because you are bullish on market, you please go and buy a call or you can even sell a put. If you are bullish on market, you can sell a put or you can buy a call. Similarly, if you are bearish on market, you can buy a put or you can even sell a call. But when you are selling, you are a writer, and when you are buying, you are a holder. These are very important point. And next question comes, should I now use basic option strategy or advanced option strategy? Let me take an example of basic versus advanced option strategy. Very simple. If I simply buy a call, this is considered to be a one leg basic strategy. I can even make an advanced strategy and call it as bull call spread. This is a two-leg strategy which is advanced, but one has to understand buy call has to be used when you are aggressively bullish on market. You are expecting market to go above the roof, then use a buy call. Whereas if you are mildly bullish on market or moderately bullish on market, then do a bull call spread. Very simple. Right now let us say Nifty is at 11,000. I expect example expiry to happen at 11,500. So if I am very bullish on market, then it is always suggested to simply buy a call. But if I feel now market is 11,000, it might go up to 11,300 but not above that. Then you can do a bull call spread by buying a 11,000 call which you will be buying, and because you are bullish on market but you feel it will go above 11,000 but not above 11,300. So you buy a 11,000 call and you sell a 11,300 call. So you are buying a 11,000 call and selling a 11,300 call because you don't think it will go above 11,300. So what is your market view? Are you aggressively bullish where you expect market to go above the roof, or are you mildly bullish? Aggressively bullish, then buy a call simply. If you are mildly bullish, then go for a bull call spread. Let us say you are mildly bullish, but if you do buy call, then you will lose money because this will give better profit, which is bull call spread. But if you are aggressively bullish and market goes above the roof, if you do buy call, that would have given you more profit than you doing bull call spread when market goes aggressively bullish. So one has to understand that you should determine whether should I do a basic strategy or an advanced strategy. All that depends upon your market view. There are many people, simply I will say, you have with you a gun. You also have with you a mosquito mat. In your home, if a robber comes, if you put a mosquito mat, he will not go. For a robber, you have to use a gun. Similarly, when a mosquito comes to your house, you cannot use gun for mosquito, you have to put a mosquito mat. Why am I telling this? Know when to use what. You should know. For a robber, I have to use gun and not mosquito mat. For a mosquito, I have to use a mosquito mat and not gun. So similarly, every time using advanced strategy, bull call spread, every time I will do straddle, strangle, every time I will do butterfly, I will do every time iron butterfly, strip, strap. I can talk 1 lakh option strategies and I can even create option strategies of my own. But do understand, you should know when to use bull call spread and when to use buy call, and all these practical things available only free of cost to you people from your Rudramurthy. And everyone here, please ensure you will follow me in Twitter for latest market updates at I am Rudramurthy, and also like my YouTube channel. You should ensure this great practical video will reach at least 1 lakh views as soon as possible, and similar videos, practical videos for free learning for all of you will be given by CA Rudramurthy. And I want everyone right now to see the video again and just forward. Thanks for watching this video. Your time for forwarding starts now. For more information, like my Twitter page, I am Rudramurthy, and also your YouTube channel. Take care. Have a profitable day. Bye-bye.